Guys, welcome back to a new video. I thought I'd start today's video off here, being that it's BMW related, and we're standing next to the Malibu Performance AC Schnitzer BMW M2 competition pack, if you can get all that words out. So today's video is obviously on the BMW 1 Series, a little bit less spec than that, but there's two modifications we've done on it. One didn't go quite so well, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to clip to me, which was filmed in the weekday. Enjoy the video, guys. Welcome back to a new video and all that stuff, you know, like the usual stuff, the subscribe here, if you didn't see the last video, click here, that stuff. But today we are back on the BMW 1 Series. Obviously you've seen the video before, and it's actually done like surprisingly well. Like, so many people have viewed it, you guys are loving it. I didn't actually think it was that great of a video, but so we're just going to keep the mods going. I want to keep this as a good little project as we're going along. Obviously the Audi TT is ticking away in the background, and if you haven't seen the last Audi TT video, it's in the top right hand corner, obviously. So right, the mod for today, there's two small little mods I wanted to do today, and I want to keep with the weekly uploads. And really, outside now, it is, you can't really see, but the weather is disgusting. It's like just started to spit. We're going to soldier on. Let's just get straight into it. Let's stop messing around. Let's get straight into it. That's what you guys like to see. You want to see just raw modifications, me working on the car, getting it done, and hopefully giving you guys inspiration on your cars as well. So let's get to it. So guys, you remember from the last video, the new alloys went on. The car is filthy at the minute, but it does look so much better. I'm still thinking about lowering it, but I do think it needs a spoiler on here, which will probably be my next modification. But today we're just going to do a very simple mod. We're going to smoke these lights, sort of stealth it out with the rest of the car, and remove this rear wiper. I know that's a bit of a 50-50 Marmite mod. Some people like the wiper, some people are saying, why do you take it off? You need it. But I prefer like more of a flush look at the back, and I think if we've got the spoiler on as well, it's going to just look nice and flush at the back without that wiper. You don't really use it anyway, so let's just get to it. Let's do the wiper first, I think. So we've just got the rear panel here. Looks like we've got two screws here, and two Torx head there and there. I don't know what's under them. Not sure what that is, but we'll just unplug it and go from there. Let's go. Oh, that's a boot release, this cable, so if you're ever locked in the boot, you know how to get out. So we've got the wiper here, we've got one bolt there, one bolt there, and it seems like that back side will be done, but before I'm going to do that, I am actually going to remove the actual wiper. I'm going to remove the wiper blade because I know sometimes they can be seized on, and that's going to be a nightmare, and if it is seized on, then the whole mod's just at it. So let's remove that. Yes, it's not seized, it's all good. We're off. Okay, so let's remove from the inside. We're completely out, which left us with that hole. Here's this. What we are going to have to do is just bung this hole up, because that's where the washer fluid comes from, and we're just going to have to stop it from coming out there. So maybe we should bung that with something. So guys, what I'm doing to block this washer thing off, I've put the old rubber pipe on it. I'm going to fold it over, and then I'm just going to put a zip tie, and that should hopefully stop the flow. So yeah, I've just folded it over, that way I've not done any damage. I can reuse it if I wanted it to, but the water is not going to get through there. I'm just going to cut that short now. So guys, that is one thing off. It won't bring any lights up with that connection off anyway. Well, I hope it doesn't. I don't think it will. So let's shut there. Right. And now we're left with that hole in the boot, which I'm going to take out. Now, this is where I hope what is said on the forums is right. So I looked on the forums and I seen what sort of size hole, what size grommet do I need just to fill that, and the guy says 25 mil. This was on the forum, so I've gone to Halfords and I bought a 25 mil bung. This is where we find out whether that fits or not, or we're going to have to go and get another bung. So I'm just going to wipe this clear. What people do, they do run a little bit of silicone just to seal it on, but I'm not going to do that for now. It'll be okay with the bung. It's just if you've got shit friends who push it in your boot and then you've got a hole, but I ain't got any shit friends, so it should be okay. And there we are. So the back is now completely de-wiped. Love it or hate it, you could decide in the comments below, but I think it looks okay. I think when the spoiler on, once the spoiler's on, it's going to look a lot more aggressive and better, but because it does look a bit weird at the minute, I think, but I think once the spoiler is on and we've got these rear lights smoked, it's going to look good. So let's get these rear lights smoked next, so let's take these off, let's go. We've got to put all these back panels back on. Let's do that first before we get the rear lights. Okay, so if you're looking to do this yourself, you are going to need, looks like, it just clips out around the back here, and then it looks like you're just going to need a 10 mil because there's a 110 mil nut there, 110 mil nut at the back there, and 110 mil nut at the top there, and hopefully they'll just pull out after that. Guys, it's an 8 mil, not a 10 mil. Looks like we're going to have some bits and bobs to clean, but there's your light. Let's go clean that up. So we've got them on the floor in the garage now. Now what we're going to do is we're going to have to make sure they're spotlessly clean before, and really we could do with some fine grit. We really need some sort of like fine grit sandpaper, just to smooth them down, and then we can paint them. So let me clean these up first. So they're wiped down and they're clean and dry. Now this is the tint we're going to be using. Really good quality, made in China tint for £8 I think it was. Don't need any sanding apparently. Well, hopefully it doesn't need any sanding. I'm going to spray the first layer on. Just going to do light coats. We're going to wait 20 minutes in between the coats, and I'm not looking to get it too dark, but I want it dark enough so you guys can notice it. So let's get this done. Perhaps I should prop these up. Let me prop them up. So guys, the first layer is complete now. It looks really, it is soaking wet at the minute, and from what I remember, it does give it a more matte effect. And what you had to do to make it glossy, which what I will do, is use fine grit sandpaper with T-cut and then polish over the top, and it makes them real shiny. We'll wait for this to dry, and hopefully I've not gone too dark, but let's see after it dries. We'll come back to it and we'll see if we have to put another layer. If not, we'll start sanding down and polishing them. So check back with you when they're dry. Guys, it's been 1 hour and we're losing a bit of daylight now, but I've let these dry. Yeah, they seem pretty dry, but as you can see, like, obviously they're a bit matte colour. I think that's as dark as I'm going to go. It's not too drastic, but I don't like the matte. Obviously everything on the car is gloss. I did clean it in my little break. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to T-cut it and then polish it, T-cut it and polish it. Haven't got any sandpaper. I'm going to do this now and hopefully this will work. Guys, I have what they call full-on send mode. So I weren't very happy with this sort of not very tinted lights. I sort of put them up against the car, it looked a bit funny, so I've gone full send, full chav mode, and they are fully black now. Now they're still waiting to dry, and I've got to go and get that really fine grit sandpaper and sand it down to make it sure they're shiny, else it's just going to look so crap, and this could just turn out so wrong. Hopefully after this clip I'm happy and it's all gone well and it's shiny and I'm refitting them. So see you in the next clip. Came back, I've decided I don't like them. So it's been a bit of a fail of a video so far. I have to admit I don't like them, so what I've done, I've just got the sandpaper with the teacup. I've gone over them, obviously I've cleaned that one up, that's nice and shiny again. That one is still sanded down, I've just got to polish it up. But guys, I want you to sort of see the good and the bad, and like sometimes it don't go right and sometimes you don't like modifications. So this is just it, this is real, like this is it, this is just what car modifications are like. Sometimes you don't like them. I mean, the cans were only £8, so all I've used is the cans and a bit of elbow grease on the teacup to find out I don't like it, so that's fine. You'd think it looked quite good, you know, all blacked out, but I just think it looked too chavvy, so I'm going to stick with the OEM like lights, and then maybe next mod. Yeah, so this front bumper, obviously it's not the Msport, but what I might do for now is wrap this silver strip around the bottom just to black it all out, and then maybe headlights or Msport front bumper. I'm not too sure. Do we get the Msport front bumper or do we get the headlights first? Not too sure. Let me guys know in the comments. Hopefully we can add a little bit left to this video, but guys, obviously if you already made it to this far in the video, you might as well click subscribe, but I'll see you in the next clip. Not quite sure what we're going to do, but hopefully refit those lights. Let's go. Which brings us back to Malibu Performance. So obviously the lights, which have been refitted, didn't like them, but the D-wiper looks okay. I think we're going to go for a spoiler on that, but I thought just before we go I'll show you the Malibu Performance AC Schnitzer BMW M2. But guys, if you want to see a video on this M2, let me know in the comments below, because it's very, very possible that we will be filming some sort of review. Maybe we could take it out, I don't know, just give me ideas in the comments box below. So obviously here it is, M2 competition is back with the AC Schnitzer wheels. We have the AC Schnitzer front splitter as well, and sort of most importantly, the AC Schnitzer exhaust, axle back exhaust, fitted with the carbon diffuser as well. That are looking very good. They have got a few more bits left to do. They've got something going on the rolling road right now. So they've got a few more parts left to fit, which the AC Schnitzer. Loud. So I think they've got side skirts, a spoiler, but when that's all fitted, we'll check back with you. Hopefully we can film a video on this, I'm sure we can. And obviously we've got the C63 over there. So hopefully you've enjoyed this week's video, guys. I'll see you in next week's video. Peace out.